Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Better World, Better Me demonstration project presented for the NSLS Executive Leadership Certification Board that I promptly titled The New World, New Me Project. The main goal of my Better World project was to align my personal growth with my community impact, aiming to become a more disciplined and well-balanced human being in my daily life while building stronger relationships with the students that I mentored, with the classmates I made along the way, with my family, and through this, I sought to lead by example, showing that growth doesn't have to be perfect, but it must be purposeful. The progress I'm proud of through this project have become my 5 interconnected pillars. My personal growth, building structure habits around my intentionality and my understanding, to my professional growth, offering more guidance and support and active listening to my students. My emotional, which is through my writing, particularly journaling, but I've taken to a lot of sticky notes and script writing and note taking again to track my emotional and leadership development. My mental pillar, which is balancing the creative work that I have with my community service, ensuring both my outreach and personal expression are bound into one. And through that, I can say it's led to my 5th and strongest structured pillar, which is my growth. Presenting this journey to others, which I did, and really wasn't happy about doing some of it, but it helped build my confidence in sharing my voice and my story with those around me. Through this project, I discovered how to lead with both structure and heart. These leadership skills, as you see before you, helped me grow into someone who uplifts others while staying rooted in my purpose, my empathy, my accountability, my adaptability, my initiative, and my reflective thinking were all each aspects of myself I hadn't used in a very long while, to be honest. And discovering them again really did show who I have become and how this class, this certification course has helped me to become the man I am today. As you can see in these photos, uh, are mixtures of both my professional and creative and personal sides of my life, leading into teaching my students their STEM courses, math and science, my uh, intake classes in my diversity leadership courses. And as you can see, somebody has started to grow back into his work again. It took a minute, and we finally got back into it. To where part of what I realized that growth doesn't come from getting it perfect. It comes from showing up with intention. And I believe I have done that very well successfully with this project and through this timeline. My personal SWOT analysis, as you see, have each set of the quadrants for my strengths, my weaknesses, the opportunities and threats I faced, and how I managed to overcome each and every one of them through different sides of myself. And each time, taking care of each section one at a time. As you see on the cold reflective leadership model, I laid out very strong concrete experiences to create a good reflective observation of how I was going to handle that concrete experience into an abstract conceptualization of how my intention and my emotions needed to be blended to become a great leader. And of course, You can't really conceptualize without experimenting a little bit, and applying them really did show how much that I've grown and created a sense of structure for my students, for myself, and my lifestyle. Now, what I tell future students in this program, well, first is what I would do differently. Start early. Definitely give yourself time to reflect and adapt without rushing, especially when you deep dive into yourself. Don't be afraid to lean on others, mentors, classmates, peers, family members. It is okay to ask for support. And remember to document as you go. Journaling, photo taking, if you're into that, always helps to see how you've grown more clearly down the road. And you can laugh about it after. The advice I would give some of them, of course, is to be real with yourself. The more honest your reflections, the more powerful your growth. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress with purpose, because if you don't aim for progress, you will never really grow out of this deep-rooted plant you are today. And let your project reflect your passion. When it's personal, it can become transformational, mystical. And keep that mind open. Your ideas may evolve, but that's just part of the journey. It can be scary at times, change, but the more you do it, the more fun you have. In conclusion, I would say the biggest word I've learned through this journey is growth. My biggest milestone wasn't just external. It was realizing how much I've grown internally. And through that, I think we've gotten what we needed. So thank you for joining me on this project. And I do hope this makes you think a little bit about yourselves too, as much as you reflect on this.